Hey guys, I'm on the way to work, and since I'm stuck in jam, just thought I'd do another steering my life series. I'm doing this after my wedding, and it's been a busy few weeks. As my last video was before my wedding, and just to drop a post-wedding update, everything went well for my wedding stuff in terms of the gate crashing, the tea ceremony, the reception. Everything went according to plan, and I'm really happy with how things turned out. I think my family members and friends are happy as well as my wife. And I don't think we could have done it any better in most of the things. And something funny to share is that post our wedding, a lot of our friends' parents are giving them pressure as well. So I think there is some downstream impact, ripple effects from our wedding to our friends. But yeah, I think in my limited time as I drive to work today, I wanted to talk about time management. I wanted to talk about being more cautious with my time management because I realize as I become busier in terms of work, family, friends, and activities outside work, I realize I need to be much better with my time management. Take an example, last week I had work events on Tuesdays, Wednesday and Thursday. Meaning after work for each day, I still have to attend all this work event. On Tuesday, I went to an event with Timor-Leste and Malaysia. In terms of the president of Timor-Leste and our PMX were there. And on Wednesday, I attended an event with Hong Leong Bank, where Joey Yap was there as well. On Thursday, I attended an event with PPUM, where one Aziza was there, the PMX wife, and also a few key members of the from PPUM. And I realized it's not so easy to manage my time outside work if I don't highlight my activity schedule consistently to my wife, to my friends, and so on. So I realized I have to be a bit more cautious with my time management. And I'm actually brainstorming how I can do this better because I have a calendar for my personal activities. I have 2 calendars for my work stuff, meaning I have 3 calendars that I have to communicate, synchronize across them. I think the easy way or easy solution I found is to buy a calendar that can synchronize these 3 calendar, like a calendar app. I think that there are quite a number of them. I think one of the one I came across is Calendarly. I think I need to do a bit of research in terms of finding the suitable one because I did come across a few scenarios where I double book myself. And something personal to share is I'm trying to, after the wedding, I'm trying to look for a place for myself. I'm looking to buy a condo, and in this process there's also the viewing of the condominiums, and there's also the time required to research places. So I'm juggling between balancing work, where there's a lot of exciting things happening, my personal life, where I'm picking up golf as well, because I believe that will be useful in the long run, and also managing my time between with my family members and my friends. So I realized it's actually not that easy anymore. It's no longer just something that I can just wing it and see how it goes. If I really want a productive life outside work and also balancing things at work better, I need to better manage my time. Keen to get opinions or suggestions from others on how they do this better. I've been spending more time thinking through all the activities I have for the coming week. For example, today is Tuesday. I've been thinking about activities expected for the next week in more detail, and this helps me plan my time better. Yeah, so I think a lot of plans and activities that suddenly come together will really impact your sudden schedule. I think, example, last week I expected it to be a more relaxed week, but with the work events and so on, and last week my father and my CEO were not around, so naturally there were more things that were expected of myself and my brother. So I think much more to juggle than expected. And I want to make sure I do this in the right way so that it doesn't impact my quality time with my wife as well as with my family members and friends. Speaking on the golf thing, I've never really got into golf my whole life. But I realized actually there's a lot of events in terms of networking events and golf events organized by banks and so on. And I'm keen to be able to participate in those naturally. So I'm giving myself a year's time to pick up golf properly. Then I'll start being active in all these golf events. So I think that could be quite exciting. I've been watching a bit of Tiger Woods highlights just to keep myself excited about it. And yeah, I think my first session with a coach will be on this Thursday. So I'm excited on how that will turn out, and I'll go from there in terms of the golf sessions. Otherwise, a brief update on the work end is I've been diving deeper into our regional practice, and mainly on the Vietnam and Indonesia side. I'm keen to be closer to our operations there, and I will eventually, as I understand more about their working culture, their working practice, I will start dropping some updates on that as well. And there's also some structural changes at work which will allow me to be more across things in a better way. For example, previously my role was more focused on group finance. Right now, I'm trying to be more across with the establishment of a CEO office. And it's not that I just want to be in the CEO office, it's just that to synthesize information flow and to cascade directions and strategy from the CEO level to the subsidiaries across the group. I think some sort of governance institutionalization through a CEO office is required, and trust me, it's a new thing for everyone as well. So I think a lot of exciting things, a lot of soft socialization required, and I'm excited for how this will turn out in the next few months. What are some key other updates that I would like to talk about? I think this is more for the personal company events, company side of things, is that I'm putting more emphasis to our graduate training program. So I think one of the reasons why I think doing this Steering My Life series is beneficial for myself and for the company as well is that I talk about things that is happening at the company level. And for those who are interested to join OCK, I think sometimes when they come across this gives them more insights and transparency in terms of the things that are happening, transformation that is happening, and the journey that we are going along. And I believe this will get people excited as well, and it gives them insights in terms of how OCK is transforming to the next level. So I think we've been restructuring our graduate training program to make sure that the program is well structured to help new fresh grads, people who are early in their career, who are joining this program, to be able to understand OCK's group's offerings from tower, fiber, solar, digital solutions, business development, procurement, finance, and so on. So I believe there's a lot of exciting things that is going to be part of our graduate training program, and I'm keen to see how it will turn out. Our first intake will be in January, and I'm keen to see how that will turn out, and I want to be closer to that program as the graduate training program is expected to groom the next generation of talent, and that is something that is very necessary in an organization. Yeah, so I think I just reached Glenbury, my office soon. A lot of things to do. Today I'll be balancing my time between Glenbury and Pavilion office, and that's something that in the long run, as we get more, as we become bigger, I accidentally dropped the phone, and yeah, that was the first time this happened so far since I started this. Never had a phone drop off, but yeah, I think to wrap it up, I think what I was talking about was that in the long run, I hope to be able to put all our subsidiaries in one building together. So it will be a combination of corporate office and warehouse, and I'm keen to see how other companies do it, because it won't just be a pure corporate office and a warehouse office somewhere else. I want it to be together, similar to our HQ today, but naturally we need a bigger space to house everyone, and I'm keen to explore how that will work out in the long run. But yeah, I'll end it here today, and usually I can just edit the video quickly in terms of making sure the volume is good and so on, but today I have to fix the phone dropping part. Alright, thanks for listening to this, and I'll be consistent with this and keen to see you guys next time. Thank you.